full. Getting crazy.
It's not easy managing 7,000 enthusiastic women, especially when they are poised to turn faith, hope, and love into action.
We're gonna make it happen. That's what we're gonna do.
Make It Happen was the theme of the 2014 United Methodist Women's Assembly. A day before the official kickoff, hundreds of United Methodist women members converged on the city of Louisville, Kentucky, in an Ubuntu day of service.
One of my UMW sisters gave me gloves so I could garden.
We could clean a storage room, wash some patio furniture, plant flowers, rake leaves,
care for children, vacuum vans, or prepare meals.
One way of spreading the good news is to show people that you care.
When Assembly kicked off Friday night, one question summed it all up.
Do you know what it means to be exhausted and excited at the same time?
With extensive input from members and months of preparation, Assembly delivered with over 100 workshops and town halls.
This isn't, I came and I learned some really interesting stuff and then I went home. It's how do we prepare ourselves with the skills and the knowledge and the tools and the resources to go home and, as the Assembly theme says, to make it happen.
There were engaging displays related to social issues important to the United Methodist Women mission, and a bit of Kentucky pageantry paying homage to a famous horse race.
They're derby hats, so people are making them over at the crafts table. And since we're here a week before the Kentucky Derby, we have made little ones. We've made fascinators.
Little hats, big hats, bizarre and bombastic.
I love seeing all the hats. It's exciting.
It was a sea of hats as members lined up Saturday morning for worship. The flood of thousands filled seats, vying for just the right spot.
This is a lifetime experience. It's one that we'll never forget.
Celebratory? Absolutely, but serious as well.
Invest in women and girls. The demographic dividend is telling. The future is young and the future is female.
Then it was time for the day's much anticipated speaker.
It gives me great pleasure to present to you the daughter of the United Methodist Church and United Methodist Women, former Secretary of State, Hillary Diane Rodham Clinton.
Politics took a back seat as Mrs. Clinton reflected upon her United Methodist roots.
I always cherished the Methodist Church because it gave us the great gift of personal salvation, but the great obligation of social gospel.
The address ended mirroring the Assembly theme.
I think every one of us in those places near and close to home, in our own churches, our own work environments, we can roll up our sleeves and, like those indomitable United Methodist women before us, keep taking the social gospel out into the world. Let's make it happen.
Give us some justice!
Marching from the convention center to the economically depressed neighborhood of West Louisville, members called for economic justice.
What do we want? Justice! Do we want it? Now!
Residents responded enthusiastically.
United Methodist women have made it happen by turning faith, hope, and love into action all over the world.
The Limitless reunion gathered younger members.
It's a bunch of young women with the help of strong mentors trying to come together to look at intergenerational models to be successful in the future as an organization as well as a church.
It was basically an opportunity to work with other young women around the country who are passionate about the same things, taking charge, leading their own futures.
United Methodist Women and United Methodist Committee on Relief announced a joint initiative for the promotion of maternal health around the world.
And we call
for women and children. Doesn't that sound exciting?
Many of these ideas will be taken back to members' home churches.
We learn a lot, and you see a lot of things that you learn here. We are going to make it happen in our country.
Seeing needs, collecting resources, organizing, training, preparing, offering ourselves to be loved and equipped into the mission of God in the world.
Whether it was through fellowship, scholarship, or meaningful worship, the assembly equipped members to return home with a polka-dotted bag full of promise.
United Methodist Women, are you ready? Let's go make it happen.